What's up, card family? Hope you guys are doing awesome. I have a few packages here. Looks like I got a 4 package mail day and some life updates. So this will probably be a pretty long video. I'm gonna be talking a lot. So I'll talk a little bit, then I'll show a couple cards, talk a little bit. So we just got back from vacation. We went down on the 28th or something of August and went down to St. Pete Beach, Florida. We got there on Monday, and of course there was a hurricane on the way. And we ended up evacuating Tuesday morning, and we went to Winter Haven, Florida, which is sort of the middle of the state, and stayed for a couple nights in an Airbnb. And then we were able to go back. Luckily, nothing major, catastrophic happened. We could have stayed. The power never went out where we were. A couple of the roads were underwater, and there was no businesses open, so probably a good thing that we left. Of course, we left the hurricane and went right into a tornado warning, but luckily nothing came of that. Anyways, at least where we were. So when we got back to St. Pete Beach, the ocean was pretty wavy, but we were eventually able to get some swimming in and some beach time towards the end of our vacation. Came back on Sunday, first Sunday of September. Of course, the kids started school on Tuesday after Labor Day. Did get this in the mail yesterday. A little note, a 3D Puckett, just because. Thanks for running the best Facebook group around, Nate Roberts. So Nate is a member of the Super Collectors Unite. He does a lot of his own custom cards. He does card art, and he also does wood engraving, stuff like that. So he made me up a quick, cool 91 Topps Kirby 3D style, which is cool. Of course, you know I love 91 Topps. He knew that I love 91 and that I love Kirby, so he made me that card. So thank you so much. By the way, we are doing big things in the Super Collectors Unite group. Just started an Instagram page, just started a YouTube page, and we'll hopefully be adding more to that YouTube page soon. Of course, I hit a little bit of a snag as I found out that I have COVID. So, found out yesterday. So if I sound a little congested or a little different, that's why. May have gotten it at the airport or who knows where, but started feeling kind of yucky on probably Wednesday night. Thursday I was okay, and then crappy again Friday morning. Like Friday morning I woke up, felt like I got hit by a train. My wife made me take COVID tests. I took 2 of them, and both of them were positive. Now, I'm pretty lucky because my symptoms are pretty minor. I got a slight cough, which I have been coughing up some phlegm, and I'm a little congested, but the biggest symptom has been my body aches. Just kind of feel shitty overall, but I found that if I'm up and about doing stuff, I feel better. So it's just that initial getting over the hump of getting up and doing something. Once I start doing that, I feel pretty good. Also got a package from B Roth 6. He's got his Facebook group, Card Soup. And one of his latest sales, I was able to pick up a couple cool cards. First, this is the Retail Green 2014 Topps. I think that's one of the best leaders cards there is. I'm pretty sure that's 3 future Hall of Famers right there. Hopefully. We don't know for sure about Joe Mauer, but he's got a pretty good chance. And then I got this other Hall of Famer. It was just a great deal. I couldn't pass this up. Paul Molitor autograph. Super, super cool. Love to add another Molly auto to the PC. So thank you, Brian. And of course, before I found out I had COVID, a couple days after I got home, my car broke down, and had to take that to the shop, and man, that was $1,100 and some dollars. That sucked. I already knew my wife needed new tires and new struts on her vehicle, and I actually decided to do the struts on my own. Probably not going to be buying a lot of cards lately. Luckily, I have a COMC order on the way and one in pick, and some Sport Lot stuff that's going to be shipping soon. Got all these awesome things that community members are sending me, and more to come, I think. So yeah, I won't be buying much, but I still have a lot of stuff up floating around out there. New additions to the PC. And I actually changed one of the struts today. Even though I had COVID, I went out and did it, and I did find that I tired myself out a lot quicker, but overall it wasn't that bad. I didn't feel too crappy while I was doing it. Hopefully it's not a detriment to my recovery or my future health by doing that, but it needed to get done because we just got the tires put on this morning. I had to get the struts put on before it made the new tires even worse, and of course it's going to have to get alignment job, which I have scheduled for Tuesday. So money. It's nice doing stuff on your own though, fixing your own vehicles. I'm not super mechanically inclined, but I'm fairly good at figuring that stuff out, and plus there's YouTube. You can look up anything nowadays, but they keep making cars more and more difficult for you to do your own work on it, so you have to take it in. If a guy had a shop and a hoist and all the right tools, it wouldn't be that big a deal to do everything. I mean, it feels good too. You save a lot of money. It's going to cost me a little over $400 to change the struts, and probably 3 to 4 hours of my time. Whereas if I took it into a shop, it would cost me at least $1,000. So saving myself a good $600 by doing it myself, and makes you feel good. And yeah, so I also got a package from my best friend Scott. He says, Dustin, I'm still mad at Royce Lewis, but I won't hold it against you, your best friend Scott. So Royce Lewis has been killing it lately, hitting all those grand slams, and he's really looking like he might be a star in this league, and he's killing the Guardians too. So he sent me these cool customs that he made for the National this year. Of course, Blake and I did not make it to the National, but it was cool that he sent these beauties. And then this is super cool. This is going on the YouTube binder. That is awesome, man. Love it. King Don. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as life updates. Yeah, get done working on the vehicle and took a nice soak in the tub. And hey, that's an underrated thing that we don't do as adults enough. Take a nice comfortable soak in the bath. We got something from Math Bowler, aka the Steve Miller Band. It says, hello Dusty Buns, I love Scott's nickname for you. I had a few items that I feel belong in your collection. It is a very modest care package. Keep up the great work with your channel. Sincerely, Steven, Math Bowler. P.S. Disregard the price tags. I did that for my own amusement. Okay, so let's take a look at what he sent. And hey, don't worry about it being modest. I mean, anything you send is amazing. Is not modest at all. So first up, we got a Hank Conger autograph out of TriStar 2008. All right, so I looked this guy up. He did play in the majors. This is numbered out of 25, by the way. Unfortunately, he played for the Cedar Rapids Colonels when they were affiliate for the Los Angeles Angels. So he was never part of Minnesota's organization at all. But that's okay. That's really cool. I think he might have played for I can't remember who he played for, but he was catcher for a couple different teams, I believe. So maybe I'll pay this forward to someone, but it's really cool. Appreciate it. And then this one is out of Royal Rookies. This is Danny Ardoin. And this is awesome because this adds to the count. I did not have a Danny Ardoin autograph. He did play for the Twins for 15 games. So not only does this count towards the overall unique autograph count, but it counts towards the percentage of players. So cool. So the way I do it is I have two separate counts. One is for all players, prospects, staff, etc. And then one is only for active not active players, for players who actually played on the pro ball club. And then I try to get the percentage of how many where I'm at. So that one counts for both counts. Then we have a 1988 Kirby Puckett starting lineup talking baseball, sharp. And this one is sharp, and I do have this one. But I pulled out the one that I had, and this one's in way better shape. The one I have has like a stain on the back and a little rough corner, and this one is super sharp. So this is a big time upgrade over the one I had. So really appreciate that. And then this one I love too. This one's awesome. I love the post-serial cards. Some of my favorites. So this is a 1962 Zoilo Versalles. He's a player that I like to collect as well. So that's super cool. Thank you, Steve. And then the last card he sent was this 2022 Topps Diamond Greats die cuts, which is just a beautiful card. But yes, I do have it. Anyways, thanks so much, Mr. Matt Bowler. Go check out his channel. Whew. So yeah, I even got a little tired just doing this video. So I'm going to relax for the rest of the night. Probably watch a movie or something. And so yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching. And I really appreciate the awesome mail from Scott, from B. Roth, from Nate Roberts, and of course from Math Bowler. You guys are all awesome, man. This community is so great. You really know how to pick a guy up, and all you guys who watch and comment, you guys are kick-ass too. So thanks everybody, and we will see you next time.